Is this working? Yep, it is working, and we are live. Hello, everyone. This is PV and Celtic back again with another video. I haven't posted one in quite a while because of college, spring term 2017. And as you look in the screen right now, Clash Royale has updated tremendously. They are making 2017 their year, and this video will probably serve as a purpose of updates, even though you might have already watched updates from the YouTubers who get all of this beforehand. But I'm just here if you don't know what's happening. Here's a video explaining. I will post another video tomorrow of like a gameplay or like some extreme deck that I will be using. So I'll be looking forward to that. But first, as you see, there is a new legendary arena people have access to at 3,800 plus trophies. So once you reach 3,800, you receive this new arena. Looks really clean, really fantastic. And when you hit 4K, you're in Challenger 1. So now if you're over 4K, you get Challenger. You get leagues. They're called leagues. So you'll go from Challenger to Master to Champion, Grand Champion, and the Ultimate Champion. So every month it resets, right, the trophies. So now people can get 6,000 trophies or higher. So every month the trophy resets and you get a reward. And I think it's because since they're releasing new cards, more cards, it's gonna be harder for people to level up. So that's why they took away the legendary trophies, which I have over here, 4,226 legendary trophies. They're releasing these cards way quicker than we can get gold, for the non-pay to win players, the not maxed out players. Let me just donate this. There we go. So I'm in League 1 because the season reset yesterday. With that, I will be climbing up to possibly Challenger 3, hopefully, so I get another YouTube notification. Hopefully Master 1. Now, I don't know if I can get to Master 1 because I've been tilting a little bit. So the previous legendary arena is called Hog Mountain now. So you can assume that there's an 800 trophy gap, which means they're going to make more and more arenas sooner or later. So with the Hog Mountain, there's a new card. So let's get into the cards that are being released. So there's one in Jungle Arena and two in Frozen Peak. So with the first card, I'll pull up pictures as we go through. There are the common bats. They're basically like flying skeletons that do more damage than 3 minions, but they're zappable because they're like skeletons. They're very weak. The next card in Hog Mountain is the heal spell, which is self-explanatory. It heals for a radius of 3 seconds, a radius of 3 tiles. For 3 seconds, I believe. I'm not sure. Next, we have the new legendaries. One is called the Night Witch, which is available in the Frozen Peak. Night Witch is basically a witch, but it spawns bats. So we have a witch who spawns skeletons and a witch who spawns bats. That would be pretty awesome. One thing to note that is that the bats are melee. So they're like minions. They have to, get closer to attack. Not like baby dragons where they have a radius. And finally, last but not least, we have the Bandit, which is coming out in Jungle Arena. The Bandit is very cool, which leads to the challenge coming up this weekend. The Bandit Draft Challenge. Now, there are rewards you can get for the Bandit Draft Challenge. At 12 wins, obviously, you get the Bandit. But these are one-time rewards. As 2 wins, you get your 100 gems back, right? Then 4 wins, you get 8,000 gold. Then you get a magical chest at 6 wins, 25,009. That's pretty useful. And then obviously the Bandit. The Bandit is very interesting because she can dash left and right, attacking units. But she is invulnerable while dashing. So that's a pretty useful technique. So I'll be doing that, but unfortunately I'll be in school again, so I don't know if I'll be posting any of the Bandit first-hand experience stuff. So what else is new to Clash Royale? There are so many things I feel like they're rushing it little by little, but let me look at my computer. Right. So with the new update, there's also a new game mode coming out. They are it's 2v2 basically. It's a giant 2v2. I'll pull up a picture right now. As you can see in the screen right now, here's a screenshot of Clash Royale posting it. You just see two giant king towers. That's just unbelievably huge. So you have double the firepower if you activate the king tower. So hint, use tornado to lure the, draw in the enemy units. What else is there? Basically it's absolute chaos because it's just two people you have to coordinate in order to beat your opponent. So you gotta find someone on Skype or Discord, and I'm gonna be teaming up with Ben. I don't know about you all, but Ben is recently been killing it on the trophies. He's like 3,800 now. Last time the video was my last Clash Royale video, he was like at 2,600 or something like that. That's pretty low, but he really grinded the shit out of this, and he just became level 10 at 3,800. That's awesome. So as you see in the screenshot, behind that royal giant, there's like a little green hat that just spawned, and that possibly could be the jungle berry coming out soon. We don't know yet, but it pretty much seems like the jungle berry. And I forgot to say that the bandit is coming out next week, but the other 3 cards have not had a release date yet. So aside from that, 2v2s will be fantastic. The regeneration of the elixir regeneration, I don't know why I said it that way, is going to be slower because there's 2 people. So otherwise it's going to be absolute chaos. So with that 2v2, there's going to be a clan battle chest different from the clan crown chest. The clan battle chest will be based on the 2v2s. So that'll be every other week, because they will rotate. Clan crown chest, clan battle chest will rotate every other week, leading to more unique, I would say, prizes. I'm not really sure, because the cards given in those chests aren't particularly the best combination. But these things, I think, will start. All of them will start like the 24th. The first batch of things will start on the 24th. So what else is there? So I'll be thinking about decks that me and Ben can use together. There are already cards that I've seen. Let me see, I might post it. That are pretty much a must. So we have the Log, Executioner, Archers, Furnace, Poison, Fireball, and Tornado, which are pretty much like a must. So I think that wraps it up for all of the updates. I'll be posting a comment down below if I missed anything. Other than that, I am in a new clan called Clout CA for Canada. I know I'm not in Canada, but this is the active branch of Clout. So I just joined it. I can't speak to that. I just woke up. So I just joined it, and I brought some people here because Cloud Profits is struggling from a rebuild, and I think it's pretty much dead now. I think the leader, King Felix, should I'll speak to him about merging the clans possibly, so that it will be more it won't have one dead branch of Cloud, then it won't look too bad. So I got a personal best of 4,500. I've been pushing that, trying to get to 5k before this update. I've been trying to push to 5k, but it's once I reached 4,500, I didn't want to play anymore for the rest of the season, just to save that 4,500 for my sake. So I get 517 legendary trophies, which is tremendous. I think they will compensate for the legendary trophies. They're gonna give us gems, I believe. They're not sure yet, but I think they're gonna give us gems for all the quote-unquote work that we have done. Oh shit, I forgot about the balance changes. I'll pull up a screenshot of that as well. So the balance changes. The Executioner, as you saw, has a let me split go to this. Info has a new art. It looks less creepier and more like goofy-ish in a kind of way. So I think they're changing the art to make it look like that, as you see in a Bandit, the Witch. You know, they make them. I think they have a new art style, so it won't make them look as scary in a sense. So the Executioner has a new look, and his axe hit radius is back to normal because they removed the mini stun, right? So balance changes are alive today, by the way. They removed the mini stun that it made Executioner a broken card to use. What is it now? The log, the damage has decreased. They're nerfing it again more and more. I don't know why. It's so good. It's still such a good card to use, but I feel like they're gonna try to make it less and less usable because it has been in the meta for a while. And I think the log, the distance the log travels is less, so you can't kill a Goblin Bower and a Princess if you put the Goblin Bower in the tower and the Princess in the back of the lane. So I think they're changing that so you will be forced to attack the Princess instead of having a positive elixir trade, as Orange Juice puts it at. Let me show a replay while I'm talking. Oh, replay is no longer available? What? Oh, I think it's because they changed it, so... Well, I guess I'll just watch this. So, arrows, projectile speed. That is huge, because I've been wanting an arrow buff for a long time now. The arrows will travel faster to your target. That which is fantastic, because I've wanted that for a long time. And Clone has a huge buff. It no longer resets the charging troop, which means the princess, sorry, I read it wrong. The princess will, if you clone the prince, the original prince will keep dashing forward while the new cloned one will be reset. Same with Sparky. The original Sparky will shoot, and the next one will wind up. So the Lumberjack is the next card on the list. The rage duration is increased by 1.5 seconds and 0.5 seconds per level. So that is pretty much to balance the rage spell itself, the consistency. So the Lumberjack and the rage spell will go hand in hand if you need it. The bomb tower got a huge buff. Projectile speed 66%, so it will travel like way quicker. So now I don't think the goblins can dodge the bomb tower's bomb. So Electro Wizard no longer permanently stuns, because there are some situations where a bowler is trying to kill a Electro Wizard, but the Electro Wizard keeps zapping it at the point where it resets the bowler's attack, and that's pretty bad because the bowler can't attack the wizard, which makes it unusable, which is unfortunate at all. But exceptions are Sparky, Inferno Tower, and Inferno Dragon, which only those 3 cards will the Electro Wizard reset. And Tornado, it can be placed on top of buildings. Now this is a slight buff because it won't do damage to buildings, but it will. You can put it on top of the mortar or your own tower to draw everything in, because before you can't put the center of the tornado in the middle of your building, so it will cause some kind of I don't know how to say it. It will cause like some discrepancy in a way. If you have a graveyard and a princess, then it might not draw the princess in, but you can only draw in the graveyard. So that caused a problem, as my clanmate got a 3 crown, I believe. I think that's him. So that's all it for the updates and the balances. I think that will wrap it up. How long have I been recording? 15 minutes almost. So I guess this will wrap it up for this episode, and I will post another video tomorrow. Tomorrow's is gonna be snowing a lot, so hopefully I don't have to shovel that much. Catch up with me on Twitter. The link is down below. If you like the video, enjoy the like for the balance changes and updates. I will post a video of the first game recorded on the new update of Clash Royale. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.